Kollwitz, 2012 graduate of Walker High School, and I will be attending the University of Alabama. I'm planning on attending the University of Alabama in Tuscaloosa for their music education program. They have the finest music ed program in the state. I plan to march in the $1 Million Band. I plan to be in the trumpet ensemble, the concert ensembles, everything that the university has to offer. After I graduate from Alabama, I'm planning on teaching at the high school level, as well as maybe a middle school level, elementary school level, or even the collegiate level at some point in time. Ever since I came to Midway, the people have been extraordinary. Everybody has been very helpful to me and through a lot of things in my life. I mean, I never had much of a family, but Midway has definitely given me that. One of my favorite memories of being at Midway was one of my first trips for Justice Guys, Justice Girls Night. We ended up going to, I think it was, what place was it, Joey?
Buffalo Wild Wings.
Buffalo Wild Wings. We ended up going to Buffalo Wild Wings, and we just had a great time. And I ended up ordering 40 hot wings, and I didn't know how many hot wings that was. And then Joey ended up picking up the tab for it, and I still thank him for that. But the good part of our story is we didn't lose any hot wings.
It was the summer of 2001 or 2002. I was directing camp at Indian Creek Youth Camp, and it was the Saturday before camp started. Amy and I were getting things ready in the kitchen, and a family shows up, a man, a woman, and a young child. And the child, to say it kindly, was bouncing all over the place. And the parents were talking about what the camp was about. So we explained what the camp was for, and they asked if there was a registration form and when camp started. So I told them, well, it starts tomorrow for 1 week. And this little boy, named Eric, says, "Is there room for me here?" And so I looked at him and said, "Of course there's room for you." And that year, Eric came to camp for the first time. Earned a nickname that year. That nickname stuck for a number of years, and that's Wild Thing. Through the years, we've seen Eric grow. We appreciate the opportunity to be a part of that, starting off with that little boy at camp.
I think that Eric's greatest strength is that he has never been afraid to do things that are different and to do things that no one else is willing to do, and to ask questions that no one else is willing to ask. The first time that I met Eric, he was wearing a shirt that was 3 sizes too small and running around splashing water on himself and screaming at people while we were in the line waiting to get food at Indian Creek in 2005. And then there was the George Bush mask and the trumpet and the World War II Nazi uniform, and the list goes on as far as what he was willing to do to be different and not worried about what everybody else was thinking about him. But then that also came into play in the more serious ways when we began to study and before he became a Christian. He asked questions about God and Jesus and the Bible and how God would forgive him for things that no one else that I've ever studied with has ever asked. And I think because of those questions and him wanting to make sure that when he committed himself to Jesus that he was going to be committed, that he has been more committed and faithful after that than he would have if he had never asked those questions.
Amidst all the laughter and the funny stories and memories that we have, I think one of the great quality traits that I've seen in you so much is just that ability to find your convictions and then hold on to them so strongly. As Charles was saying, just that search for those things that are right, but then when you find what you believe in, the zeal you have, the boldness you have to tell people about it, I admire so much the way you are not directed and affected so much by the crowd. You're willing to do your own thing, and I really admire your conviction.
I think Eric's biggest attributes and many strengths is probably his ability to talk to anybody. He never meets a stranger. A lot of times as you go through life, it's not necessarily what you know, but who you know and the people that you meet that can make the difference and that allow you to make the most difference in other people's lives. I think it's that factor of Eric that allows him to go a long way and have endless possibilities that he has encountered throughout his life and will continue to encounter. Most recent and funniest one of the activities that we were on doing was we were teaching a first responders class, and Eric, as always, was eager to learn, eager to get out there. He wanted to do hands-on, he wanted to show you how to do it. So he jumped in there. We were doing loading and lifting and teaching how to load the ambulance. Eric comes out there, we get the person loaded up, they're fully packaged on the backboard, strapped to a stretcher, and we're putting them in the back of the ambulance. We get them in there, everything goes good. Then it comes time to unload. I demonstrated, you pull them out, you let go of the handles, they're ready to go, you flip your release and you can take them where you need to go. Well, he comes out, we let the wheels down on the stretcher, we flip the release. Eric never let go of the handles. There went the guy straight down, hit the bumper, all the way to the floor on the stretcher.
Eric, don't stop growing. Don't stop learning about God. Don't stop learning from Christ. Don't stop pursuing that part of your life and growing closer and closer and using those talents that we all know you have for God.
Trust in the Lord with all your heart. Don't lean on your own understanding, but in all your ways submit to Him and He will direct your paths. Eric, myself and Kylie and so many others have considered you like family, and you're extremely special to us, and I just want you to know that you have unlimited potential and that you're an extremely talented person. And I want you to remember that and to always use that for good.
Looking forward to being in a place where we're living in the same area. Looking forward to you coming to Tuscaloosa. That means an awful lot to us. I know you love the shirts that me and Charles are wearing right now. Which, you know, there's a click shirt in your future. We'd love to have you come to Cottondale. We'll have a shirt for you. I just wish you all the best, brother. We love you a lot.
Press on forward, keep going. Don't forget those who have helped you along the way, and those that are always there with you and willing to help you and there for you. When you finally get through college and you get everything straightened out, headed in your way in life, all the many opportunities come to you. Learn from one thing that I've taught you all along. Go War Eagle, not Roll Tide.
Look, I'm gonna miss you all of you.